is me interviewing Patricia, an amazing investor that's on deal 25, 26, 27, something like that. I really don't remember. And at the time of this video, it's something that's probably different. But she's amassed all these properties. In this video is only like 20 minutes long or so. We're not talking about how she got started and us working together and amassing all of those properties. That's in a separate video. This video I wanted to make separately because it's a great topic of investing, again, while Hispanic, while female. What does that mean? How is Patricia treated? We talk a little bit about paperwork, advertising, marketing, rent collections. I start this interview section off by asking Patricia, as a Hispanic female, what is holding her back in her mobile home investing business?
I actually have feels that I am the one who holds me back. Nobody else does. Because I am the one who always think that my English is not good enough or I can't do it better, things like that. But I never receive a different treat for someone just for being Hispanic. Just one call. A man called me and he couldn't understand what I was saying. And he said like, okay, forget it. You don't get it. And just hang up on me. I just done that one time. Other than that, no. In that, like racism, racism, how to say that? Racism? Okay.
Correct.
I haven't experienced anything like that. But for the other hand, have been very helpful because I have a very, very amount of people, a lot of people that they only speak Spanish, that they don't know how to buy to an English speaker seller, and they feel comfortable and secure with us. So I have a lot of people I think that it's a huge market, a huge market, and that's been very helpful. Being able to speak the both languages.
Is your advertising also in Spanish?
I already in the last deals, like the last 10 deals, I only advertise in Spanish. Yes.
For the buyers, the people that are going to buy the home.
Yes.
Wow. Is your
when I'm sorry. And when I'm going to sell, I'm sorry. When I'm going to buy, I put it in both. When I'm going to buy, I put it in both. The signs in the street, I put it in English and in Spanish on the back or things like that. Or in the cards, or I always try to put it.
Do you have the paperwork translated into Spanish?
Yes, some of them I have doing it myself. Yes, put in just the same things that it says, translated for me.
That's so rare. I would think that people would be so happy to find you.
Yes, they are. They are actually very, very happy because a lot of the time they don't know how to negotiate in another language as English. And they feel like, okay, we can talk, and it's a lot easier. And for me too. For me too, I can talk to them like
good point.
Yes,
yeah.
For good me point. Too. I can talk and express myself.
As I'm editing this video, I'm realizing that mobile home investing is difficult for us all, let alone if you've come to this country and if English is not your first language, or people are treating you differently, or you're perceiving that people are treating you differently. If you do not speak Spanish, but you still want to help Spanish speaking buyers or sellers, there's a link down in the description to a previous video that I've made about that topic, investing in mobile homes and helping Spanish speaking sellers when we don't exactly speak Spanish. Now, you're watching this video, I don't know when you're watching this video, but it's made during COVID. So I asked Patricia next about what her collection default like, how things have been different with regards to collecting payments from her payment buyers during this time during COVID.
I had at the beginning 3 persons that had problems paying. All the one of them already is um he he paid what he owns, so he is good. And one is just he's answering me. She's taking my calls, but she is in a very tough situation. At least she is paying the rent, so I'm not trying to push her, like putting more pressure on her in this situation. And it's only one. If I have probably 10 or more, I will more scared. When all this is gone and it's normal, I really hope that they can start making payments on time and in the right way. And the other one have been doing partial payments, giving the whole lot rent and some partial payments that I really appreciate, because you can see that this is not that they don't want to pay, is they are doing the best they can do. So that's the only things that the only persons that I have struggling after them, that everyone else is paying on time and paying in full, and no problem with that.
And they want the homes. Even the folks that are having trouble, they're still giving what they can. They want the homes. You've chosen the right people. They want to pay these off. They want to do the work. They want to
Yes.
own the homes.
Yeah.
How are you collecting the payments? Is it online or offline or mailing?
They are doing deposit in the bank.
Okay. Do they pay you the full amount, or do you have them pay the lot rent directly to the
The
park?
full amount. The
Okay.
full amount. Yes, for me. And I almost every lot I pay it online,
Okay.
but some of them I just prefer to go with the check, and the manager can see me that I'm
Okay.
still going there and working. And yes.
Hey, I see.
Same, yes. I prefer that. Yeah.
Just from listening to Patricia speak, it's so easy to see that she cares about people. She wants to help people. She also wants to protect herself and make a profit, but she wants to help others. I go on to ask Patricia about what her experience has been being female, the pros and cons, the safety, how people are treating her. And here's what Patricia had to say.
I actually think that is the same that being a man. I Because my husband is working as well with me now, and I have found that we both manage ourselves pretty much the same, and we have the same results. They,
Hmm.
yes, we get the deals and we sold them, and I feel that it's pretty much the same in that area.
Wow. What are you doing is there anything you're doing differently for safety reasons?
Yes, I at the beginning I was kind of scared because I didn't know what I was going to find in a home that I just received a call. So what I was doing is sharing my location with my husband, giving all that I have, phone number of that person, everything that I can give him. So if I spend more time that we were talking about, he have to call or do something. And and I think that is the big difference between being a woman and being a man, that we as a woman feel in these situations that we are in more in a risky position. but for me, I haven't been in any bad situation. I have always been going there, going out, taking my pictures, doing my work, and nothing. But I feel that I think that being a woman is feeling having that fear all the time. Actually, is sad, but it is what it is. And well, but that other than that, I haven't feel the difference to being a woman and being treated different or anything like that from a seller or from a buyer or from a manager. I have felt very good. That I had other business a few years ago before this one, and I felt that in that I was treated like what I was saying and wasn't worthy enough. And you can feel that, but knowing here, I have never felt like that.
Wow. That's
Hmm.
really good to hear about. Well, no, that's terrible about being belittled in the past. And that this world, like you said, it is what it is. We're born into this world that there's nuts and there's people that are prejudiced and people that think that they're, that,
Hmm.
yeah, you shouldn't have they want to project whatever they want to on you.
Hmm.
So the sharing the location's a great idea. I guess you could even go as far to, call up and talk to your partner while you're, talking, or, your business
Hmm.
partner or your partner. And then you could even
Hmm.
FaceTime, with the video if you felt,
Hmm.
you, going there maybe during the daytime hours. And
Definitely. Hmm.
you said something on our other call about the just trusting your instinct. Like if the person you're
Hmm.
talking to sounds like a weirdo or a creep, maybe they're not,
Exactly.
maybe they are, but yeah, go with somebody else or go during the daytime or,
Exactly.
and you have to think about that. And I'm so sorry that you do. That's the
Exactly.
um now with, okay, so you haven't noticed, so that was my next question about if you felt kind of taken advantage of. Do you feel any handy people ever take advantage of you because they, think you don't know what you're doing, or any managers? And it sounds like for the most part
Hmm.
you haven't felt any, not for being a woman, at least just for being new. Handy people
Ex-
are going to try to always take advantage of us, but
exactly.
okay. So
Yes,
now,
exactly like that.
just the
Yes,
usual kind of, yeah,
just the
prejudice.
usual.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
um
definitely.
the how about any like good stuff? Many managers, I would say the majority, are female. Did that
Yes,
Is that a bonding thing? Is that something that you notice? Is that good or anything?
it can be. I think it can be. But as I said, my husband has been in other parts, and we have been like kind of the same. Um, so yes, I I think it's kind of the same.
One of my last series of questions for Patricia talks about any advice that she would give to newer mobile home investors. Here's what she had to say.
Yes, well, I think that one advice will be that don't don't take that opportunity from you to have an Hispanic buyer because a lot of the time the Hispanic market has money from their homes in other countries that they sold and they have high down payments and they usually make payments on time and they want to keep their homes because it's the only thing that they have in here. They don't have anything else. And we take and I have been seeing that Hispanics take a lot of pride on their homes and they do the best they can for having it in a nice shape and keep it.
I
Yes.
agree. I really do agree. Thank you so much. This has been very helpful. Um, this really has. And you're just, I mean,
I hope so.
it's wonderful. And then to be able to really help and give back. Um, anyway, keep doing what you're doing. I know you're not going anywhere, but keep it up.
Thank you so much.
I hope that video was helpful. The investors that I interview on this channel are people that I work with. And the credit goes to them. We spend a good deal of time together over the phone, working on deals, looking at pictures, making offers together. But the folks that I work with, the folks that I interview, including a lot of folks that have their own YouTube channels now. I've been helping folks for the past 10 years invest in mobile homes, and I really help to keep people out of trouble, save people money, and make people a lot of money as well. Now, the people I interview on this channel, again, the credit goes to them. Yes, there's a lot of time that we spend together, but ultimately it's that investor, just like it might be you in the future, putting in the time and the effort and the energy and having 1,000 opportunities to just give up along the way. If you think that this is something for you, if you'd like to learn more about mobile home investing, you can check out a free website, mobilehomeinvesting.net. Should be right up here somewhere. And then if you want to get started working one-on-one potentially or learn more about what that takes, you can always go ahead and go to the website below that you see right there, and you can learn more about moving forward with a training program called the Mobile Home Formula, and us working together one-on-one with daily phone calls, daily help as needed. This business is real time. You're going to have questions. Things change day to day. If you can believe it, in real estate, it just changes day to day like that. You're seeing new things, you're talking to new people, and you should have somebody on your side. Somebody that has over 18 years of experience and has helped a number of people with some crazy situations and stories. And I don't say that to brag or anything. I just say that because there's a lot of weird situations out there that I might not have believed them if I didn't go through them, firsthand or secondhand, helping so many people from the East Coast to the West Coast, or the West Coast to the East Coast, depending on which way this video is turned. Okay, so thanks so much for watching this video. Again, I really hope that it was helpful. If we never work together, you can always email me. My email's always on for you again, support@mobilehomeinvesting.net. If you ever need me, support@mobilehomeinvesting.net regardless. And then anything else, have a great rest of the day. I hope that you learned so much. Take massive action. You can do this. If you have any questions, reach out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.